if I go to my higher time frame than my 1 hour chart, that the signals are going to be even more stronger. So when I get those signals like that, and I go to my 1 hour, notice how when the market makes it up to those key levels that you have on there, that the market reacts to it. So you understand that? So that's the reason why they're doing what they're doing. When it goes up to your line up there, which your resistance, the market turns around.
Right.
All right. When it hits another little area, key area, it bounces back up and stuff. The market reacts to these areas. These are previous price areas where activity had picked up when the market made it to that price area. All right. So that's right. Support and resistance is nothing but price areas previously visited. That's all it is.
Okay.
It's a price area that where for some reason some people like this price and activity picked up right here. So we know that for future data, for the data that we're picking up now, for future reference, if the market makes it back to these key areas, we can get some information from them and make plays off it. And that's what you have right there.
So, okay, so let me ask you this. With a person, you can have these charts for this, whatever you're trading right here. You can leave these notes up there for the future that you do.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I do it all the time.
Okay.
I do it all the time. You know, I leave them on there because sometimes you won't have a trade that day.
Right.
And so what you did was, remember I said you lay around on them. And we know laying around could be for weeks sometimes.
Yeah.
To get in the right way, right?
Okay.
So it's not gonna take you weeks. I'm just giving you a example. But today, let's just say on a Monday, you did all your diligent work to it, all your investigations, and you didn't come up with a trade. Well, tomorrow when you come back to your desk, your markers are still there, and you'll find throughout the night that the market probably reached some of your previous designated areas. You see what I'm saying? So you don't want to erase your stuff. Yeah, you want to continue to keep building on it. It's all about the build-up.
Okay.
Right? Because you're tracking these people down to the smallest compound. They can't go nowhere. You feel what I'm saying? To the point where when they show their hand, when they make their clumsy move, or they have their paper trail, it's easy for you to follow it.
And that is, their paper trail is buying.
They paper
just make it market move, basically.
That's it. The they whole aim is manipulation. The whole aim of them of what they want to do is they want to make it look like the market is going up when they want to buy in, when they want to sell into it. They want to make the market look like it's going down when they want to buy into it. All right, it's the total opposite of what's going on. So, for example, real quick on that subject right there, if you go to the biggest green candle, that biggest green candle right there, not to the average Joe Blow, you know, that looks like the market is going to continue to keep going up. It's an illusion. It's made to look very, very sweet to go up. So what does the regular person do? The 95%, the 90%, you know what I'm saying, do? The ones that's actually losing, they actually buy into that. This is why the 95% is called the herd, because all they do is follow everybody off the cliff. Right? And so, and you dig that? So what happens is the smart money, the big boys, they made that look real sweet so people could buy into it. So at the top of it, they can sell and put positions in and bring the market down. They're the only ones that can turn a market like that. Us as retailers cannot do it. We don't have that kind of capital.
Oh, yeah.
So you see how that makes sense? That green candle right there, at the end of that candle when the market went down, I hate to say it, but a whole lot of people jumped from their window.
That's heavy.
because they thought it was going up. They put their life savings on it, and the market turned around. And it's only because they don't know what's going on in the market. They think that, the market just goes up, goes down, and it does this. They feel like when they lose, that it's bad luck on their part. But the only...
What's the name for that?
For what?
Like when big money makes a move like that.
It's called markups and markdowns.
Okay.
Markups, markdown. They do two things. And remember this because I'm going to repeat it for you another time. Mm-hmm. They do two things. They position themselves and they make a move. They mark up or they mark down. Mm. So by them positioning themselves, you got to understand that these are people who have eons of money. I can't even put a number on this money. Right. They probably could say the world themselves, but they're not.
Limitless money. Yeah.
Right? So limitless money, right? And so when they get into the market, this is why this works. When they get into the market, they have to put in a huge position. They can't just trickle their money in. So in order for them to put in a huge position, let's say they want to go up and they wanted to buy into the market. In order for them to put in a trillions of dollars, they have to make the market look like it's going down for the regular retailers. So when the herd sells into the market, or in this case, let's put it in this case, when the herd buys into the market going up, it's easy for them to put all $1 trillion up to the top and make the market go down. That is the manipulation of the market.
Basically buy out everything.
They well at that time they selling. They often
no value.
They offering profits right now, yeah. They unloaded a little profits right there. But yeah, that's basically what happened. That green candle, they made it look real sweet.
Right.
People that don't know about trading, think about it. Like I said, you could put a shorty, a young boy or young girl in front of the chart and ask them what is the biggest candle and where do you think that the market is going from that. They'll look at that candle, or better yet, tell them what's the most attractive candle. They'll look at that big candle and say, all right, I want that candle right there. And say, okay, well, if I tell you that green is going up and red is going down, which way would you say the market is going? They'll say, oh, it's going up because of this big old. Well, that's how grown-ups, I hate to put it like that, but that's how grown-ups are looking at the charts. They're looking at it and saying, just think about it, if that's the only candle right there, and you didn't see nothing to the right of that.
Right.
Matter of fact, this is what you do. Pull your chart, grab your chart, grab it, and then pull it to the right. No, pull it to the right. To where you only see that big green candle. No red. Boom. Like, pull it a little bit more so we can see it. Right there. And then what you do is come down to the bottom. And you see where it be popping up and it shows you like a little highlight towards the middle. Go towards the middle of the screen. But to the bottom. Right there. Okay, do the plus sign about 2 or 3 times. Just click it a couple of times. The sharing the screen kind of slow too. That's what's going on.
Oh, okay.
I know you like, oh, what's going on with my system?
Nah, man.
It didn't move. All right, don't worry about it. But that's how you kind of expand it and scrunch up the chart and everything.
Oh, okay.
But like I say, I encourage you to play with it. Yeah, you see how you did it go the other way? I don't know. Go back to that green.
That's what I'm doing with the fingers.
Oh, okay, yeah. Go back to that's cool. Don't worry about it. Just play with it. You'll get the hang of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna put the mouse and all that.
Right. But back to my point. When people look at the chart, when people look at the chart, they already looking at what's going on. They say, damn, the market been going up. They get, write this down, they get this thing called FOMO. 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 Matter of fact, we got that in life. And especially especially our people, as African people, descendants.
That sound like something like, you're too good to be true or something.
Well, FOMO is fear of missing out.
Yeah, okay.
Think about this. Think about it shortly. We go back to that. I like to use kids because sometimes we gotta kind of act like kids sometimes, just to recollect ourselves and get away from all of the earthly things. Kids' minds, you know what I'm saying, is so carefree that sometimes us as grown-ups, we have to go back to that. So I use kids a lot. But think about a kid, a shorty, when you try to get him to go to sleep. And think about it. Don't have people over your house and y'all having fun, and then you say, hey, little Johnny, go ahead. I need you to go to sleep because it's grown-up time. Now think about it. The last thing they think about when they going to sleep, when they're attempting to go to sleep, is, man, the grown-ups are having fun out there without me.
Right.
And what they do, they don't go to sleep, do they? They think they're gonna miss out on something.
Yes.
So they miss out on their rest. And so when we look at the charts, it's the same thing. People, grown-ups, look at the chart. I like to call them non-chartists because they're not professionals. They look at this and they look at the trend already going up, because everybody know about a trend. So we already know it's a bull trend. It's going up. It's an uptrend, right? And then
well, I'm sorry to interrupt. Is one candle though? Will one candle or expansion of one candle necessarily make it a trend?
Well, the whole line from the bottom to the top makes it a trend. On a lower time frame, that one big old candle makes it a uptrend. Like if we was to look at a 5-minute chart, then you would see an uptrend in that one candle. Right. But in this case right here, the whole train of this makes it an uptrend. So this is what they see. They see the up direction, and then they see this big old green candle coming. So the first thing that comes to their mind is, oh no, I am what? Missing out. I'm missing out on my Porsche. I'm missing out on my vacation to Puerto Rico. I need to go ahead and put my money in it before I miss out, right? Think about that. So what they do, they follow the herd and they buy into that going up. So now what I want you to do is take your mouse where it's at right now, and you see the little symbol next to it to the right? Click that. And that's how you go from candle to candle. So click that. Oh, it ain't let you click it? Okay, that's cool. Don't even worry about it, because sometimes it's the sharing. But if you move it, if you move the market, now remember, the person who had FOMO, who missing out, they bought into that. They think it's still going up. This is what the big people do. They make it look real sweet. They make the lie look sweet. What CeeLo said, I'm going to lie to you. You don't want to hear the truth, so I'm going to lie to you. Make it seem fly to you. Right? Because you really don't want to hear the truth. You feel what I'm saying? But the truth of the matter is, as you keep moving it, you see the market is coming down. Go ahead and move it to as you start seeing the red coming down.
Low.
Right.
Low right there.
Low right there is going. Yep. You got people who got hope because they see a green candle, like, oh gosh, I hope it go back up. I seen it was going up. So they stay in. Go ahead. Keep moving it. So ultimately, they out their window and they jumping out.
Just off of this right here?
Just off of that right there. Killed them. Hurt them. You see what I'm saying? These are the importance of your tools, of actually knowing what's going on and knowing what the big boys are up to. Man, I don't wake up without saying what are the big boys up to.